binds. We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Well, it definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Libero, this one comes next after Royal City. Compared to Valid, all the buildings here are made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sun-dry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ornaments. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop at a guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the basic guild is just right over there. Right over here. What I need to figure out is how to get this map up on Keep. What Keep is the map is bound to. Oh, Scheherazade? You arrived a lot sooner than expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Valid. It's been a while, hasn't it? Grin. Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Ina not long ago. So that means these 2 kids with you are Cassie's children? Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lugrin, and I oversee the Bose branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Lugrin. Lugran? I struggle with names in this game are going to cause me problems. Names in any game cause me problems, actually. As I've said, I don't know how many times now. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway, but in actuality there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much just saying that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you just say General Morgan? Great, now it looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan, who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazing enough, I don't recall the name. What's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates Bracers, in fact. He seems to even make it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for the Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because it's general. That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that Bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they're investigating, and because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we we came all the way from Valid. If that's the way it's going to be, then it's time to duel out with General to decide who gets to investigate the incident. You're talking like a crazy person still. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways. That's just the request we received from the mayor concerning the incident. She's asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see, well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugan will accept the mayor's request. That sounds fine by me, but before you go, you told Junior Bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior Bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be valid. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You've got it. Here, all you need to do is sign onto these forms to transfer your registration. Sure. Our names go here, and so I'm just trying to fill out registration and transfer forms. Right, it looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracers, Estelle, and Joshua. As of this day at 15:20, the registration of the Bose branch has been approved. This means you are now members of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior racer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, the duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much, we're still newbies. Well, it looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Okay, any jobs on the board right now? Monster. Village. Ingredients ticket. I'm in the bind right now. Tender poultry. We need 5 of that. And another monster. Also, I like the fact I said I had to do a retry because I forgot to save and I then saved not to save. I think it was not long ago. What I was looking for is house is sorted. Tender poultry, we got 2. I'm 8 Bose. Wait. Base flesh, 5 fungus, skull, pendant, HP 2. Wait, it can drop those items? What the fuck? No wonder I've never seen that thing before. It's something on the rarer side. I see, now I think about that. Yeah, there's some monsters which we didn't see in, Ballad. Mushroom snake, mad. Wait, where do we get the tender poultry from? I don't remember. No, it's a hotel. That's the mayor residence. Mayors. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. Looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Racer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild and will come to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we will be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She is going to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kinda in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it'll probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person, big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers, gemstones from every what? How colorful, but not quite off the mark, quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? I should say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If I could just find the right man, then maybe I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Ah yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy to find that kind of people. Let's try and head over to the chapel. There can't be that many people in the chapel, right? Right? Wait, what was it? Yep, that's the chapel. Yeah, see, it's not that many people. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies, we're with the Racer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of the job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am a maid, Lila. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in really are different. So where's the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Haha, well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There is no doubt she's a chaotic person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess that's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. I gotta turn the camera every time. Whoa, this place is huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in the crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase the sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If for other products it would be a different story, making undue profits on necessities would lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original price at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Phew. Madam? Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that, these people are here to save you. Please, come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem. Could you be the braces I requested? Yes, that's us. Does that mean you're... Hehe, forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. This restaurant looks super expensive. We're really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business being. The food is quite good too. I tell you what though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous man. All I did was inherit the rights to Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation, if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just a daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting a high hat about it. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my quest with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I'd like to ask that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I'm of the opinion that braces would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers over a mystery. Well, I for one would be honored, but don't think you're overrating us just a bit? Huh? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airline that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't just be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army's actually been trying to exclude braces from having anything to do with the incident. So I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running the show? Explain the braces are. This must have something to do with General Morgan then. That man is just like braces from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Maybell? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning, Lila. Yes, madam? Lila produces sheet of low paper and a fountain pen from her pocket and hands to Mayor Mabel. I guess this should suffice. Should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. Received Mayor Mabel's letter. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official representative for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if that racer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it'll be pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You'll probably be best served by saying you're messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It seems like we're lying or something. It's not lying, we're just not telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? There's a port called the Harking Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the General there. Need my desk. Alright, everyone, I'm counting on you. You're gonna sleep everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'm looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? Darking Gaze at the end of the Ison Road to the north of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head to out the east gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty, Harking Gate, here we come. Before that, however, if I get my sense of direction correct, I do need to head to the south because I need to go visit the weapon shop. Guns. My head getting stuck in my chair. Yeah, I need to do this stuff. Kind of. Wait, wrong slot. I need it for Joshua. I could possibly be opening this slot, but I am going to just get the wrong ones done first. And then get the other one done quickly. HP, mind, defense, attack, shield, evade, impede, impede 2, action, blind, cast, move, arts. I think action. What we want. Long tab. Ports. Oh right, shit, I already had action. Whoops. Yeah, I can go on someone else then. I forgot I already had that one. In which case, blinding an enemy with 10% chance. I don't. It's way too low. I'll just take cost 1. Oops. Oh. Doesn't do much in terms of any sort of stack roll. But is there? I forgot I already had action 1 in there. That's the only one we had access to for him. Gun. Not that anyone uses guns, but sure. Pile, spun rod. Good razors, bullets. So I can afford everyone's weapons, and that's about it. We only have an armor vest. We can't afford the leather jacket, we can't afford the spikes, and we can't afford work boots. Actually, that's a lie, we can't afford it, but I can only buy it one person, so I can't be entirely bothered. I'll stick with everyone's weapons for the time being. Fruit raises. That's a pretty large jump in strength for us. And means maybe wisdom will be something we can attack normally now. Maybe. Ah, damn it, I've done it again. Alright, so to the Hawking Gate. And kill every other one so we can see along the way. And before I forget, we're doing a save because I don't want to read you the shopping or the dialogue. Where's my mouse? Okay, so keep time. Yep, Hawking Gate's up here. Hold it right there. The Hawking Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed to pass this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. A self-produced Mayor Mabel's letter with a flourish. This is Mabel's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later on. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, Mayor Mabel is the one in charge over the entire region. We can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let's through. And of course, we're still gonna fight everything on the way over. Yeah, now we do damage. Well, this doesn't help the fact when people miss.
We're good to go.
Hey. He at level 11. Yeah, my level's currently out of whack because one person died during a fight, so that's what we're gonna deal with. Insta kill. Not the step if I need, but I will take the XP.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh, big bird. Okay, fire because it's very effective. Okay, we better start second cast because I don't think one's going to be enough even at 500% effective. Yeah, no. Still. The thing has so much health, but then you just have fire and it's just like, it's gone.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yay, levels have somewhat put up. Tender poultry. Ah, is that where we get it from? Do they have anything else on them? I forgot. No, just tender poultry. Do I need 2 more of those, I think? 8. Go for big bird. But they also benefit if we get to go out of half gate. Big bird. That's a lot of eggs. See, that's the problem is, we have Hurricane, but... Oh no, we can determine where it is. I can't remember. Good. I can do sis. Boom. Hit everyone. Oh, honestly, it's just overkill. Well, I suppose there's no overkill like... There's no kill like an overkill. Also really separated. Oh, we got no bird showed up. Ow. Ow! Please, kill it. Oh. I had it, set to the bird by accident.
Oh, are we done already?
So, decent XP though. Hey, 2 tens of poultry, we got all we need for that, that job. And we went straight to the bird. And there's 2 of them. I'm not gonna run away because it's not gonna end well. Now we can fight and now we get from behind. Cause yeah, one is he doesn't AO. If both do AOBs, we are dead.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Well, at least one party member is dead. I've got 2, but yeah. And I don't have revival medicine. This is a Hawking Gate. It's freaking huge. Because it's huge, it acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects Libero from foreign targets. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military recreation, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Libero. Yep, it's the territory of the Erebonian Empire which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire? Well, enough saying for one day, let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right there to the side of the gate. We will find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those base emblems that you got pinned on your chests. Things won't go pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Estelle and Joshua reluctantly removed their base emblems. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you started adjusting to being a baser. I can't turn the camera. What a surprise. This is my first time eating Libero's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of places where you can eat great Libero cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. It's this kind of food I can get in the border dive like this, and I'm truly in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me finding a bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finest things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. These things this guy is... It looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. The blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed. But after talking to him, I found him a little odd. I'm a merchant for the Erebonian Empire. I'm on my way to Bose. Bose? Whatever. Rest. 60 for the night? Wow, the one the last place only cost 30 for 3 people. It's just in the middle of nowhere. I suppose they probably got a lot of people coming in though, but still. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the ice in road yet, has it? We came here on an errand for Mayor Mabel from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested about disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the General. Unfortunately, he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that restaurant over there. Why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, I'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Okay, 1 second. Save again. Well, I saved in the wrong slot. Whoops. Good day, and welcome to our humble establishment on the outskirts of Bose. Since this is a bar, we've got wine and food to eat. Just don't expect anything too elaborate. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Ibero. May I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? No, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Arabonia yourself. Bona? Whatever. I'll get as close as I can when you aren't guaranteed. Say it right. What about you? Are you here to visit Libel Kingdom too? Or Libel Kingdom? I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Libel, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors and I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, your braces, no? How'd you know? We removed our bracelet emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that just reminded me of them. So I thought about it. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Haha, please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold flickering eyes of amber. Just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, you. Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of Serenity, Sons of Elegance. Melodies and cleansing landscapes. Masterpiece and story to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So, you're a pervert just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful is it that genius is misunderstood in every generation? I feel as if my delicate glass is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to have to part. You've always scared me for life. Always scarred me for life as it is. I've had a strange conversation in my ears. This is one worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Ha. Hey, you three. Oh, it's the soldiers from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter. He said he'll meet you now. Really? Yes, I'll come to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, let's be off, shall we? Wait, is he joining us? Hey, what my reaction was the first time. What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in the next scene behind us. It seemed almost natural, scarily so. Ah, you noticed. Everything about you just seemed so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gents and mademoiselles. A call for going to mind. Now get you. Shoo! Shoo! Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large too. Now let's hurry and meet with the General. I could hear some arguing. Was there kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That's right. Could you let us meet with the General? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. Aww. I want to check the place for any chests. Like this. But not permitted. I don't care what you say, I will go where I please. The border is always confronted with threats from the Empire. Therefore, we must be extremely prudent in our actions whatever we do. Otherwise, you could possibly give them a pretext to invade again. Because of what happened 10 years ago, all the guards here are very tense. I hope we never ever know which is escaped by the Imperial Army. So no, let's talk to them. I was supposed to be off duty today, but then we received an order to maintain ready status here in the fort. I was involved in the search for the missing airliner until late last night, so I'm dead tired. Ah, door's locked. The end of the hall on the left, it looks like this is the General's room. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Mabel? That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. No, I'm not going to try and imitate gruff voice, it's going to kill my throat. Not that I do much good job imitating anyway. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I have been tasked regarding the Harking Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We all here on behalf of General Mabel. Mayor Mabel, why'd I get... I put General in there by accident, jeez. Yeah, can we make the Mayor General instead of Morgan? Oh, whoops. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Mabel since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? Hand over Mayor Mabel's letter. So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught of the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see, well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airline Lundy disappeared on its way to Rowlett after taking off from Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that side had crashed, it would likely have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Rowlett goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airline going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Why am I really do that? It's probably not a worst case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could be taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo to manner ends for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that this is quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also consider the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of our deals, The possibility of another conflict is appeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and orbital ship Co. taking responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Capel family. The Capel family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits have been operating in the shadows of the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at the head. I take it you heard of them? Not only have we heard them, we just had a run-in with them about it. I can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident in Bose. So... Oops. You had a run-in with them in Violet? I heard that some of the gang show in Violet region, but... I think it's on to us. Yep, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I saw the way you out it analysis. And I now realize the situation was strained for mere civilians, but I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were racist. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Mabel did in fact request that we come in and talk to you. Silence! Deceivers! Get in here, men! He looks pretty pissed. This is how a hard-nosed military man acts, hey? What's the matter, General? Did the visitors try to pull anything funny? These places need to be shown the door. Pull them out immediately. At least they didn't lock us in jail. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? You're no different. Hiding your identity, you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that Braces can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mid-civilian group? I swear, all the stupid things Mabel could have tried. Having a bunch of kids like this and getting the way of our search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Valley to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. Shahar is really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries which seem to be the work of Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload into the guild instead of looking into it themselves, like they should have. And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it, no hostage or even location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't sink ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough of your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to be born, but only extends the bound wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits, and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting star. I'm not gonna sing this. I can't. Brightly shooting star. It just does automatically anyway. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. And the cruel moon mocks my pain. As this fleeting dream shall never be. A single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. As immuous as eternal love. Just eternal, not internal. Oops. Haha, it looks like you've all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties to make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travels along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer would just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? Oh, I just realized he got pixelated. I forget that happens. Ha ha ha, no matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. No, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plans of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me. I mean, please wait for me.